have you and Princess ever did something together?
Me and Princess, we never did anything, but we have kissed. We had like our brother.
I feel like you lied. I know that she did more than kiss you, Leia.
What the fuck?
Whoa. Finish telling the story, because
I don't want to hear it. I want to hear the real
Okay, let me talk.
Yeah, let her finish.
We never did nothing more than just kissing, bro. You know I would never disrespect.
Lie, yo.
PrincessxPhlo, you know the story. We was all at the pool. We was kissing. You know what the man.
I don't remember that. Hold on, wait. It was so
much.
Wait, no, it wasn't even that.
You lied to
If
me.
you gonna
What's good, y'all? This is your boy Phlo.
And I'm Princess Leia, and welcome back to the Luv Xperience.
We got a special guest for you today.
So I got my girl, my bitch, one of my bestest friends, pretty girl CHAZ. Where you at? So y'all been asking for her, so here she go. Y'all know I had to bring my girl on the show.
Ooh, I got some juicy questions on her
Ooh, she wants some tea on us.
I want some tea.
Oh, you want to ask us some questions?
Yeah, I'm asking y'all some questions.
Okay.
I just thought they wanted some more tea about y'all. It can't just be about me. I'm putting all my stuff out there.
Because we had some questions for you. We want to know about you too.
Okay, listen, y'all, it's kind of hard because it's like me and Princess, we talk about everything. So it's like, it's not really much we don't know about each other. So I had to dig deep and think about some stuff. I'm like, what do I know about my girl? I was like,
Okay.
Let me just say, first of all, you look amazing.
Princess
Your
Xperience.
makeup looks freaking flawless.
Thank
oh
you.
my God, the lashes, everything, girl. Even the girl.
I had to come hard. I was like, let me get out there, let me look good.
You look great.
But I just want to say I am very happy with y'all's friendship.
Aw.
We moved out here and we didn't really have a lot of friends. And I mean, she met a couple people before you, but after she met you, y'all definitely created a bond that was close. So
I just feel like it's real bitches.
Yeah.
When we link up.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Anything that deteriorates.
Yeah, it's dust.
It's dust.
Yeah.
makes sense.
that's
So
just
do
what it is.
you want to start with a shot?
Yeah,
Hell
that's the
yeah,
only
y'all gotta
way
get me loose.
We gotta get right.
Y'all gotta get me loose.
That's how we
Alright,
gotta
let's
get
do
started. And you gotta catch up because we been on.
I don't know.
Oh, she's trying to put
First of
chasers
all,
and shit.
nah, you
Who
know.
takes chasers?
This girl always trying to come up with a chaser somewhere, and it was already sitting up here, so I should have known
She should have known.
from producers
Productions and stop.
that this was her.
Let me tell you what it is, okay? Because them two, if you drink with them, they try to finish the bottle. There's no just
Sure, girl, that's the goal.
Y'all.
It just happens. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to. It just be like
It
that.
just happens. Okay, let's do it.
Ooh,
Oh my God. See,
that's ghetto.
I mean, it's not ghetto. It's just like young, like 18 vibe, 16.
It's giving high school.
Okay.
So you got some questions for us. We got some questions for you. So we're just gonna go in a circle.
Okay.
We're just going in a circle
okay.
right here. You know what I'm
This gonna
saying?
get crazy. This gonna get crazy.
Oh shoot.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start it off. I'm gonna start it off.
Lord, here we
All right.
go.
All right, CHAZ. So, are you seeing anyone new?
Ooh.
Why you?
Coming out
She
the
is
top with it.
happy.
Oh, she glowing a little
Look,
bit.
she glowing. Yeah, you know, she glowing.
So I'm actually in a relationship. I know a lot of people have like seen me like posting like little snippets of like my little man, my man, or man. But I'm actually in a relationship. I'm officially off the market. I don't got no hoes. I just got one man. We talk all the time, real big. Like we love each other. We love it here.
I love that for her, y'all. When I tell y'all my friend is so happy, like it's a different her, but it's a good her. Like,
Yeah.
she's getting into her big girl bag. Like,
Period.
and I just love it for her, y'all. Y'all see her hairstyle, it's giving classy. And she just
It's giving
changing.
Princess Exchange.
My baby is going.
I feel like what it is too, like Princess, out of all, like a lot of my friends, Princess is one of the friends that really seen me go through so many like heartbreaks. Like I done called Princess crying about like a relationship. And like one thing Princess I love about just both of y'all, period. If I'm wrong, they're gonna tell me. If I'm right, y'all gonna tell me like, okay, like you're not tripping. But one thing that I can say about this friendship is you hold me accountable. And being held accountable to certain things, it has forced me to change my ways in other areas. And once you start realizing that, okay, like damn bitch, it is me, you'll notice that a lot of stuff will fall from you because you're now growing. You really don't grow until you grow. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
so anytime I be having a little man, I be like, I'm gonna run it by bro and sis, see what they think about them, see how they feeling.
now that she let the cat out the bag.
Yeah.
The other day we went on a haunted house date.
Yeah.
And it was just so amazing. The boys was laughing at us because me and Chaz was in the cut like screaming.
They was screaming.
Child, but that was amazing. I think he's great for you, and I love it.
I mean, we didn't really get to talk too much, but it seemed like the vibes were cool. You know what I'm saying? It was good. I didn't know if it was something that was official or what.
It's okay. So we didn't make it official. So the thing about me and this boy, and that's another reason I've been keeping my relationships like under wraps, is because we dated before when I was like in high school. So it was almost like coming back to something. He was like my first official boyfriend, my first love. So it was almost like coming back and just reconnecting. And I didn't want to tell the public because I feel like I've been judged so much, especially about like my choice of men, and then like going back to people. So it's always people who like, oh, she's stupid, she hasn't learned, or whatever the case may be. But like, I really feel like this time is genuine. He out the way. He got me.
He takes care of my girl.
He got me feeling good.
Princess treatment.
Yeah.
Princess approved.
Okay.
And he's a little quiet, so I was kind of nervous when I was gonna meet him because when we get together, we get this shit.
Turn it up.
Yeah, I think he'll open up. He'll open up.
Yeah.
He's reserved right now, but I feel like once he gets to know us, But that's a good thing though, because he don't just let anybody in.
Yeah.
And that's also protecting you as well, because if he was like that too, just like, more like open, then
it's like who's watching out for you.
Exactly. So I love that.
Well, y'all will see in 6 months when he's here.
Oh, okay. So it's something serious.
Yeah, it's serious.
Oh, dang, it's serious. She said it's her first love.
So now y'all got y'all answer.
Okay, so
it's my turn.
It's her turn.
Oh shit.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, so my questions are kind of serious, but still good. I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about.
Yes.
So one of my questions is, have y'all ever faced any backlash being in an interracial relationship?
That's a really good question. I ain't gonna lie, because sometimes I forget that we're interracial. I don't ever go off that like, oh, I got a white boyfriend.
Yeah, it's like it's no color here.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I feel the same way.
But
backlash. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely facing backlash.
Yeah.
Luckily, I will say this, that we haven't had any family backlash.
That's the most important.
I didn't meet her dad right away, but when I did, I actually haven't met him yet in person, but when I talked to him on the phone, it was cool vibes. I was kind of wondering how that was gonna go.
Yeah.
I think every white boy who gets with a black girl is like, how's the dad gonna feel? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
we didn't have no issues. I don't know if he knows. Does he know?
Yeah, he knows you're white.
Okay.
He's mentioned it trust me. The thing I don't like about that situation is my dad heard about it before I could even tell him. So once I was able to tell him, he's like, yeah, I know, baby, I know.
We're online putting out videos and stuff. It's hard for you not to know. But as far as backlash, we definitely had some situations. I got in a fight with somebody, got arrested.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I feel like people are gonna judge us, and when we go out in public, people be looking at, especially the old white women.
And that's what I always be thinking. Like, how does that, even like Princess, from your standpoint, how does that work for you? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you always thought like, it was just more so about her dad. Like, you ever seen Guess Who?
Yeah.
You probably think it was gonna be that Bernie Mac situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
you feel me?
For you, more so, Princess, it's probably that feeling like, when you got the older people staring at you, and then it's like the constant of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I think that if I was maybe 10 years ago, maybe 5-10 years ago, I probably would have cared more. But now that I'm an influencer, being an influencer has taught me to grow like really tough skin. And at this point, I really don't give a fuck.
Period.
Like, it is what it is. I'ma love who I love. I teach my children to love who they love at the end of the day. And you really can't control who you love. When it comes to real true love and a real true bond, like, you can't control it. Yeah. And that's one thing that I learned, because growing up, I've always had interracial in my family. My sister's married to an interracial, she's married to a white man. I have white, black nieces. My brother's married to a white woman. I have a black and white niece and nephew. So it's like, I could never be the one, and it goes down my family line. Like, I could never be the one to just judge me. Like, oh, I could never date a white man. I dated white boys in middle school. Like, but at that time, white men was not interested in, like, I feel like white boys back then just wasn't interested in black girls. Yeah. They were only interested in like Spanish or, white. They're tight, you feel me? But as I got older, I started realizing white men do love black women. And it wasn't just about color for me. It was just really like, he just loved me for me, and I was comfortable. So, yeah.
Yeah. I agree. Like, I don't see people like that. Like, people are just people. People are human beings. I don't look at race. I don't look at color. Everybody's the same to me. But we definitely, like, when we're out, and especially where we live in now here in Houston, like, a lot of people are like looking at us crazy. We at Walmart looking at us like, oh, look at them. But I'm gonna be real with you. Like, the type of style I have, I've always been looked at funny by white people. I don't even feel comfortable. I'll be honest with you. If I'm in a room full of white people and a room full of black people, I would feel more comfortable with black people.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because I'm with the white people, they're looking at me like, who the fuck is this dude? You Eminem or something? Like, who is this motherfucker right here? Like, even when I had a fade and I didn't have braids, they still looked at me like, who the fuck you think you are? So I always felt like people looked at me funny. So I become, like she said, I got thick skin, not from being an influencer, just from being a white boy and being who I am. People, so I don't really like, I pay attention when people are looking because I don't want people to come at me crazy with some shit. But I don't like care. If you look at me stupid, like, oh, look at y'all, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I'll kiss her, hug her, whatever, like, look at this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
make them mad, give them something to talk about. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, at this point, it is what it is. I don't really care.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't even notice. He'll notice it before I do. He'll be like,
now, if you say something, I'll beat your ass, so don't do that. And people don't do that.
They don't ever say nothing, you know?
Because they scared.
But then you do have those people who be like, oh my God, y'all so cute. You have people who would say that. So shout out to y'all.
Love, period.
Love, period.
Okay, love, period.
My question is, CHAZ, would you do a threesome with your man?
You know it's so crazy. I feel like to do like a threesome, you have to have a certain level of trust, confidence. And it's more so the confidence. It's not even really trust, it's confidence. Because even if a nigga do you dirty, you know, like, this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, that nigga's gonna leave. I feel like where I'm at now with this relationship is still fresh, it's still new. And even him, he doesn't give me the type that will want to do that more so. But what I will say, I don't know. Like, you know, we always have our conversations about this, and I always be like on the fence. I feel like it's gonna sound so stupid. If it was with a nigga I didn't care about, I would do it. I would. But with something so, I feel like with something so precious, more so not, because you really have to have a solid foundation. And to attempt anything that's not all the way just solid yet, like, of course we go together and we're happy, but we haven't been through those. I feel like we would have to go through a lot for me to actually be like, I can really trust you. And it'd be stupid on my part to even do any temptations, because like you said in the other episode, you know that Phlo is a man. You understand that men have those urges. Right. But as a woman, you're confident enough to, one, trust him, and the trust is there and the communication is there. But me and this fresh new thing, I want to protect it like it's a newborn baby. Bitch. I don't want to do nothing.
Period. I respect that.
I understand that.
And that is very respectful. I definitely understand for sure.
Yeah, it's
keep
not
it that way for as long.
It's not hard because I'm not hard. Like we here to live, like, and then too, like, how we live. Our men, we, even us, like you said, it's not fully out that you're bisexual, but you do like women. I like women. I get drunk, so it's a situation where I possibly could want to go have sex with a girl. But the lifestyle that we live, that shit does happen. It does. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens. So, you know. I ain't gonna say no. I'm just gonna say as of now, it will be. We would have to go through a lot more. Like y'all situation, y'all rock solid. Y'all done been through so much shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay together. You know, we not even staying together right now. So I'll be damned. I go fuck a bitch in Charlotte, and that nigga still fucking her by himself.
Ooh, okay.
So,
not happening. Not happening.
I can understand that. I can understand that. Because y'all don't live in the same city.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever done anything with any of your friends? You took an extra sip.
Why you did it like that? Oh my. Whew.
Yes. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know if I want to say
what you did that I don't know about.
I'm gonna spill some tea. When I was in high school, I would have girlfriends that was friends, but we would experiment. I'm not trying to put out there have sex at a young age, but I'm just telling you my truth. I feel like the best thing about having that type of night with your friends is.
Oh wait, let me specify. I meant girlfriends, female.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to make sure we're on the same page.
Not boys. Let me clear this up.
Okay.
I feel like the best thing about that is you can kiss that night. Y'all can do what y'all do, and then wake up and just like, all right, bitch, where we going tonight? You finna go to your nigga house? Like, yeah, like it's never nothing like too serious. I feel like I don't care what nobody say. Every girl have a little bit of bi-curious in her. At some point you thought about it, you wanted to do it. I don't know why, and you know, a lot of people, they try to do like the double standard things, like, well, if women feel that way, then men feel that way. No, I don't care what nobody say. Men and women at some point, our urges and our feelings are different. That's just what it is. I'm just gonna leave it at that. women at some point in age, I feel like you're going to want to do it. And then too, I'm young. Like, I'm only, 23 years old? I feel like now is the time that all of us, we supposed to do stuff like that. Don't nobody want to be 50 years old now just living their life. Like, we only get one life. You need to live that shit to the fullest. So, to answer that question, yeah. What's up with friends? It'd be fun.
Okay.
It'd be fun. It's a vibe all the time.
They do be fun.
Okay.
And y'all gotta be honest with each other. Y'all gotta be truthful.
Okay.
Have either one of y'all ever felt the way secretly while watching your partner have sex with someone else? Like in the beginning stages, maybe, or...
Okay, I can say something about that.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna lie.
I want to hear.
There was a time that I felt like Phlo might have been doing a little too much, but I immediately deaded it. I was like, all right, get up. Like, I feel like you did a little too much. Probably back when we was in Atlanta. Like when I put like a dead to it and I explained to him what was going on and how I felt, it never happened again. But I feel like because we probably never discussed that particular boundary, that's why it happened. And we got into an argument about it. I felt a certain type of way, and it was just, yeah. So
And one thing to learn from this is when it comes to like poly relationships or having threesomes, it's just very important to set boundaries.
yeah, you gotta do that.
Because if
Lesson
she
learned.
doesn't set boundaries for what I can do, I'm just doing what I do, just having fun. And it could offend her because I don't know no better. You gotta set boundaries.
Gotcha.
You gotta set boundaries. So there was some situations, and I feel like, that's just like the learning process, the communication process. Like, motherfucker might go too far, she might go too far. You know what I'm saying? I might go too far. And that's why, just like the time when you were in the shower with that girl, we spoke in the last episode.
Yeah.
I felt like you went too far, but you didn't realize it.
Yeah.
It wasn't you. So we all have to set boundaries. It's like, hey, look, if the girl's coming on too much to you and she wants you, that shit dead. Or if I'm over here doing things you don't want me to do, you gotta tell me. So it's all about boundaries. So I feel like after we set our boundaries, do you feel like we had a lot of issues?
No, I feel like everything's been good.
I love that for y'all. Like, one thing about y'all communication, that shit is top fucking tier.
It is.
And I feel like that's what it is. And you know what? I'm not gonna say communication. I'm gonna say the actions behind it. Because you can communicate all day, but if it's at a dead wall, ain't shit gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's the actions and the steps that's being taken to actually improve it. So if you don't mind me asking, because we spilling the motherfucking tea. What is some of the boundaries that y'all feel like has to be set?
To answer your question, when we started out doing, like, well, I'm not gonna say we started out because I started it. I was a little messy in the beginning, bro. And it was me and my friend, and we initiated a threesome with Phlo. He had no idea. Phlo had never had a threesome.
She knew?
She knew. I was like, yeah, look, she knew what?
Oh, see, I didn't know that. You told me something I didn't know.
We both
she
did.
knew that we were having a threesome. You told me to come on to her.
Oh, no, she didn't know none of that.
Oh,
she didn't know that.
okay.
But she did say that, because it was her birthday, right? And she was like, oh, I'm just trying to give me some dick tonight, da, da, da. And I was like, okay, shit, whatever. Me and Phlo wasn't in a relationship. He was just kind of like, me and him was just kind of like talking, cool, whatever, cute little vibes. And so we was over there for her birthday. We had went out, we went back to their house, and I had told Phlo to come on her. I'm coaching him as to what
let's tell a true story.
No.
She was chilling with my boy, my producer, and they were chilling.
Yeah.
She came in the room to ask for a condom.
Yeah, and then I grabbed her. That's just what happened.
And my boy is still probably mad
He's
to
still
this
mad
day.
this day about that because we stole his bitch that night. I'm but no, because okay, so initially I'm the one who coached Phlo as to what to do with these girls. He had no idea how to come on to them, what to do, da da da. In respect to me, like so I feel like as our relationship progressed, he always had that mindset of, okay, I don't know what to do. I need to respect Leia, da da da. And eventually, that's just how our relationship was. So it did kind of go over boundaries eventually, but then at the same time, he didn't know because that's how it originally started. So when you set that foundation, you always got to make sure you really iron it out. Because if they don't understand what to do and they don't understand what not to do, then that becomes a problem. So that's kind of where we were at with that.
So her question is, what's the boundaries that you set that just cannot happen?
So the boundaries that's set, period, is when we with girls, no eating their pussy, because why are you doing that? Because that's what I'm here for, period.
But that night you had me eating her.
I did, and see that's
where the confusion came
that's
from.
where the confusion comes from because originally when we said it, before we were in a relationship, he was doing that, but we never
because
revisited
you told me to.
Exactly, but we never revisited that. So in his mind, he thinking, well, this is what she taught me.
I can eat it.
Exactly. So he thinking this is what she taught me from the beginning. So this is what I'm.
So when we had that argument,
yeah,
it was because I was eating but I didn't know I couldn't.
Exactly. Our situation was a little different from any original situation that could probably happen. But just make sure that you're just communicate and just be really open about how you feel.
Be open with how you feel, but stand on it though.
Because that's one thing I'm like, well, I like girls too, so I'm just sitting here while you do that. What am I here for? Like, I like it too, so I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? So
and I understand that. I don't even care to do it. It's cool.
Yeah, I feel like a guy shouldn't do that to every girl anyways. Like, let me be decide. Because I might not want to do it. You know what I mean? So if I don't want to do it, you definitely
So there's times when she don't want to do it, I do it. It's whatever.
Well, not even that. If I don't want to do it, it should be like, okay, well, I don't want to do it either. Because it's a reason why maybe I don't want to do it.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the case.
And we should
That's the case. Like, if you be around Princess and Phlo, I'm going to say this. If you be around them, you will understand that they move as one.
Yeah.
Like, they move as one. Phlo is definitely here. Princess is definitely here, but it's one. It's a unit. It's a beautiful thing to see. Just listen to that conversation and the trust that they have. Because I don't think nobody understands that this really has to have trust.
All right, so I need you to be honest with this question. Don't be lying now.
I'm going to tell you the truth. That De Leon in my system.
All right. Okay. If you knew that Leia cheated on me, would you tell me?
If Leia ever was to cheat on you, and just speaking truthfully, I don't think I would have to tell you. So her loyalty is so long. One, I don't think she would ever cheat. But just to answer the question, I think if Leia ever was to cheat on you, I wouldn't know, because you would know. I think she would come straight to you. I think her conscience alone, just as a bitch, as a real motherfucking bitch. Sorry, I'm drunk. I don't think that she would do that to you. I don't think she would jeopardize that relationship and that bond. But in the situation that it was a case that Leia came to me like, I fucked up, Chaz, what should I do? I would encourage her to tell you, because I wouldn't feel right, because you know, the relationship is mutual. You're a big bro, you big sis, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so, I wouldn't even feel right being in the presence of y'all knowing that Leia did something wrong. I think she definitely would tell you, and I don't think that's even something you have to question. Even vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you did something wrong, your conscience alone, y'all lay with each other every night. Y'all talk about everything. Y'all converse about everything. Y'all relationship is rock solid. I don't think it's something, even if it does go on for a amount of time, I don't think the person will find out. I think y'all will tell. At some point, y'all would just be like, I can't do this. Like, y'all too real of a couple to let fake shit come in and let that fuck everything up. So.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about it. I mean, like, if she goes to prospect with you, I'm not at home like, what's she doing? Oh,
yeah, and that's the thing that I love, because Leia solid.
I be chilling. I make sure my girls have fun. I don't already been there, done that. They years younger than me, so I'm like, okay, let my bitches have fun. I'm gonna sit here and chill like the OG that I am. I ain't that old, hold on. But I still like to see them have their fun or whatever. And I'm just like, they come up to me, I just be like, I'm good.
Yeah, Leia, she's solid.
I need you to be honest with me, because I was listening to what you said earlier, and I feel like you didn't answer the whole question. I feel like you skipped something.
I'm scared.
So I'm gonna just be real. Have you and Princess ever did something together?
You know, it's crazy. Me and Princess, the most I feel like me and Princess have ever. Me and Princess, we never did anything, but we have kissed. We had like our girly moments.
I feel like you lying. I'm gonna be real with you.
Wait, when did we kiss?
She told me that y'all did something. And I'm trying to figure out if there's another.
Wait, let her finish the story.
No, I don't want to hear the story because she's lying.
Wait, no. Let her finish.
I know that she did more than kiss you, Leia.
What the fuck
are you talking about?
You know that y'all did something. Just be honest.
Whoa. Finish telling the story, because I don't want to hear.
I want to hear the real story. Tell me the story when y'all had a threesome.
Whoa.
Let her finish telling the story.
Okay, let me talk.
Yeah, let her finish.
We never did nothing more than just kissing, bro. You know I would never disrespect.
That's a fucking lie, yo.
When the fuck did I? Hold on. Okay, wait. Pause. What the fuck you been telling
Leia,
me? We never did nothing.
Tell me about the time you told me that y'all did something.
Well, I said that we kissed and we.
No, you.
I said it was a little something more.
And what?
And it was more. And it was.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
Tell her about it.
Okay, let me talk. When do we ever have sex? Because at the end of the day, this is going on YouTube. My nigga's gonna watch this. Okay, he's gonna feel away. I never had sex with you, Leia. You know that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, I never gave you a chance to finish your story. Tell your story, then I can say whether you lying or not.
That is the story. You know the story.
That's the story. You tell the story.
Let me finish. You know. First of all, Phlo, you know the story. We was all at the pool. We was kissing. You know what the man.
I don't remember that. Hold on, wait. It was so much. Wait, no, it wasn't even that. Chaz,
so you lied to me.
If you gonna tell the story,
so you lied to me.
Shut up, because you didn't give her a chance to tell her story. I was trying to give her a chance to tell her story.
You told me y'all did something.
I did, but I was waiting for her to say what it was. She was trying to say you was there. Oh my God.